So you have a business, and in the last 2 to 3 years, you have not been able to hit a certain tax bracket. And it's simply because you are using the wrong formula and the wrong strategy. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you a 2-step formula on how to build a profitable business. You want to make sure you're locked in, because I'm going to be giving you the same exact strategy I've used to help myself and my business make over $30,000 in 1 month by using one offer and talking to one ideal client. So the first thing you want to identify is a problem. As entrepreneurs, we are problem solvers. We literally got into business to help other people's needs and wants. So you have to start by finding a pressing problem, or pain point, as I like to call it, that your ideal audience is going through in a specific niche or market that people are urgently wanting to get solved. So this is the biggest issue that most entrepreneurs run into, because they're making products and services and building offers that no one needs. There is not a demand on what they're building. It's not a pressing, urgent need to get rid of that. So for example, why do you think the emergency room is always packed? Because that is an emergency. It's a pressing need that needs to get fixed immediately. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. And I'm doing or willing to do whatever it takes to get rid of the problem. That is how your business needs to become, almost like an emergency room in your specific niche. People have a problem, they come, it's pressing, you solve it, they go about their way. That is business. The more painful the problem, the higher the potential of demand that you have for a solution. All right. The more painful, the more persistent, the more pressing the problem is, the higher the potential demand you have for a solution in that problem. Your solution should be unique, whether through innovation, better services, a better service, a greater accessibility, greater access to you as the coach or as the consultant. You want to make sure that there is a uniqueness about the solution, because many people are solving problems, but what makes your solution unique for your business and your ideal client? All right. And that's what is going to make you preferred over your competitors. So for example, you may want to identify ways for people to save time, reduce cost, improve quality of life, or solve a frustration that they may have daily. So you may want to take out a piece of paper, and you want to first start with your passions and your purpose. And then from there, within that, so for example, my passions are beauty, fashion, business, money, wealth, mindset. Those are like my passions. So in those passions, there are problems. Within your passion, there is a problem. And within the problem, there is a solution. That's how you're going to find your solution for your business. All right. So this is what you want to look at. How can you help people save time in your passion? How can you help people reduce money in your passion? So save money. How can you help people improve their quality of life in your passion? And how can you solve a frustration that someone faces every single day in your passion? So for example, Uber solved the problem of transportation, right? That is something that people have to do every single day. You have people like Delta, American, United. These are airlines. People fly every day. So travel businesses are always going to be needed and useful in the marketplace, because people are always traveling. And if that's a passion of yours, then that may be a business that you may want to get into. So that is just an example of how you can identify a high demand problem and offer a unique solution. So you want to do 3 things. You want to conduct market research to identify a profitable niche and unmet needs. You want to develop a value proposition that sets your product or service apart. So what makes you unique versus someone else? And you want to test and validate your solution with a small group of people or an individual. So that's step 1 to this 2-step formula of building a profitable business. Your business needs to be in demand, period. Now, step 2, you then, once you get the solution, you solve a problem, you want to create an efficient, scalable system for delivery. This is another reason why people are not making money. Because you may have been running your business for 2 to 3 years, but now you're tired because you've been hustling. You're burnt out. You have no system in place for the business to run on its own. Now, because of that, you only are one of you. Period. There's only one Cash. Cash can only do but so much on her own for the next 10 years. If I don't build a team and a system and a process, the business will plunder because I can't keep going on E, not refilling myself and just going, hustling, closing the deals, making the marketing, doing this. So you have to build a system to maximize your focus, your attention, your profits. You need to build a system that delivers your product or service efficiently and can scale as demand grows. Ask yourself this question right now. If 100,000 people came to your business, would you be ready? If the answer is no, you need to work on this step. Let's not even go 100,000. If 10 people came to your business today, would you be like, oh, I got to send emails. Oh, I got to do this. Oh, I got to figure out how I'm going to close the deals all at the same time. If that's the case, you're not ready for growth. And we have to be honest with ourselves. We have to ask ourselves if we're ready for exponential growth, because most of us don't even have the systems in place for growth to happen. All right. So this involves creating a streamlined process for production, customer acquisition, and service delivery. You need to create a streamlined process for production, customer acquisition. This means acquiring new customers and servicing those customers, delivering the offer and the service to them. So you want to use automation and delegation where possible to reduce the cost of time and resources and allowing you to serve more customers without sacrificing quality. Many people are not able to service their customers without sacrificing their quality of the product, the service, or the offer because it's only one of them and they have no process or no system. All right, so you want to do this early on. I wish I knew this information 4 years ago. Most people think, well, I need to have at least 10 employees and a lot of customers and a lot of clients to build systems. That's not true. I don't believe your business is a business until it has systems. That's just my new thing. I don't believe you're a business owner until your business can run without you. That's how you know you're a business owner. If you can't run your business without you, you are a hustler, not an entrepreneur. So what you need to do in step 2 is first design systems and processes that minimize costs while maximizing and maintaining quality. The second thing you need to do in this step is implement automation tools and consider outsourcing a repetitive task. Repetitive tasks in my business, for example, is administration. If I spend all day doing emails, that's wasting my time. If I spend all day doing calls, that is not sales calls. We're talking triage calls. We're talking discovery calls. I can train someone on taking notes down and asking same questions I always ask with every new customer. What do you need help with? Where are you at? Where do you want to go? I can train someone on how to do that. I don't need to do the discovery call every day. I can train somebody on how to post my content. I can record the content. See, I'm needed in that. That's a repetitive task. But posting it, I don't have to do that. I can hire a social media manager. I can hire a marketing director, right? I can hire even, honestly, a sales closer. I don't even have to do the sales calls. I can hire somebody and train them on how to do sales effectively and efficiently, right? So there are many tasks in the business that you do day to day that you really don't need to do. There is either a person or a tool out there that can do this for you. Warming the clients, certain things in the business you don't have to do. So what you want to do is you want to write down everything you do in the business day in and day out. And next to the task you wrote down, see if it can either be hired or delegated or turned into automation tools. Can it be delegated or can it become a tool? Ask yourself that question with every task. You may want to start with certain departments: sales, marketing, client acquisition. You want to start with certain departments in the business. Your business has departments. You're doing every department right now. You're the director of every department in your business right now. But you want to ask yourself, what departments can I lend to someone else to do? Right? What departments don't I have to not do? Right? What do I have to not do? Like, I don't want to do it. I may not like doing it. What can I do to get rid of this task that I don't have to do it? So this is important if you guys want to scale your business. All right. If you want to scale the business, if you want to be a business owner, if you want to save time, maximize money, these are areas that you're going to want to improve. Because if not, you will continue to be a hustler. So I'm going to give you real quick some departments that you may want to render to someone else. So operational systems. This is the operational department. Operations. This is your day-to-day activities in the business. You want to give somebody to that. You don't want to do that. You just want to create and be a CEO. You don't want to do day-to-day tasks. Another example is management. The management department. Assisting in planning, controlling, and doing decision making. You may have support systems or a support department like IT support, human resources. You can hire that. You can literally hire everything I said so far. There is literally marketing, sales, again, client acquisition. Those are big. Finance, huge. You can hire a CFO. You can hire a tax strategist. You can hire someone to manage your day-to-day finances in the business. That's budgeting, invoicing, expense tracking. Sales, again, is customer journey, lead nurturing, sales calls. Marketing is content planning, social media, lead generation. Operations is daily workflows, service and product delivery, emails, administration, stuff like that. Human resources is hiring, training, firing, performance reviews on the team. These are like key areas most businesses have that is sustaining the business. You need to write down from every department I just listed, every task within the department that you do every day in the business. From there on, you then need to see, can this be hired or can this be turned into a tool? Period. Once you see that, then you can develop a marketing and sales funnel to attract more customers to your business. The customers won't come until the systems are in place. I'm going to say it again. God will never give you too much that you cannot handle. That's just period. So if you can't handle 1,000 customers and he knows that can be a very bad blow for you, he's not going to send 1,000 customers. So stop playing for that and build your systems. All right. So 2-step formula, real quick. Let's do a summary. You want to identify a high demand problem and offer a unique solution. And you want to create an efficient, scalable system for delivery. That's it. If you can master this 2-step formula and do this, you will have a profitable business.